What is going on YouTube? Hazy here. We are going to jump in the run right away. We have the free trial of the rabbit ears going on here. Let's see what these are all about. You wouldn't wear them if they weren't useful, and these let you make an extra jump. Also, they're just like super cute. Should we try Anna again? Yeah, let's play another episode as Anna. Let's get right into it. We're going after the manager, Zeus. Nice little extra jump. Awesome. We have a knife. Shadow Blade. Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. No more weapon damage when you attack. Ooh, do more weapon damage when you attack from behind. So we're going to try to get the jump on some enemies by hitting them from their backside. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I'm not sure if this guy does contact damage or not. And it looks like our bullets actually fire as larger bullets when we're attacking from behind. It's not just when they hit they do more damage. So that's pretty good. I think we can attack from behind and then have, even if they turn towards us before the bullets hit, they still do more damage. So we are fighting Zeus in this run. Should be a pretty exciting time. He is the god of electricity, and electricity is the source of all things good in this world, at least according to Neon Abyss and Elon Musk. What's going on with Elon Musk? I can't tell if that guy is a genius or a little bit wonky in the head, to be completely honest. I know a lot of people like him a lot, but some of the stuff that dude says, like, he can't be like all the way there, right? Like, I know it's pretty cliche talking about the Joe Rogan podcast, but let's talk about that for a second. When he was on that and Joe asks him about AI and like his thoughts about AI, he looks off into the distance and says, "I tried to warn them." Like, what the hell, man? Some scary stuff. It almost made me poop myself. Anyways, I think to be any level of genius, you have to have a little bit wonky with you. Like, pretty sure Albert Einstein, extremely smart individual, probably had a couple of screws loose. Like, obviously extremely gifted individual, but who spends all of their time thinking about the law of relativity, you know? Who's trying to figure that out on the daily basis? Very smart people, but also people that might be a little bit crazy. I don't know. I figure to have ideas like that, you have to be somewhat abstract minded, and I think to a lot of people those abstract thoughts are a little bit wonky. Not to say they're wrong by any stretch of the imagination. They're just different. I'm filming this on my lunch break because, you know, I'm on the grind all day, every day, work, work, work. I'm going to my buddy's cottage this weekend. I'm super stoked about that. I'm just going to have a nice, relaxing time. I'll probably take a day off of uploading. You won't see an upload Saturday, and there might not be an intro to this video just because I'm really pressed for time right now. But you should see a video Sunday. I'll try to make an intro to this video. We'll see what happens. The thumbnail might be a little bit wonky too. It might not be up to snuff, because those thumbnails, I'm trying to make them not clickbaity, but I'm trying to make them entertaining and trendy thumbnails, and they do take up a little bit of time. They probably take, you know, a good 40 minutes to make a thumbnail. We ended up getting hit once on this guy. Not the end of the world. Far from it. Garand clip. Add extra bullets per shot and increase your weapon damage. gladly. Thank you. Let's head over to the challenge room and maybe get an item out of it. We're at 38 cents, so not quite ready for the shop. Oh, we used a key for that, actually. I'm not sure if it was worth it. A little bit dodgy there. We want to get this octopus as dead as quick as possible. A little bit of kiting midair there. Beautiful. And we got the super logo. Upgrade your weapon, increase your jump height and movement speed slightly. Cool stuff. Cool, 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 cool. Did you ever grow up with anybody ridiculously smart? I had a couple friends that were, you know, obviously very intelligent, and I'm still friends with a lot of those people, a lot of, you know, very intelligent people. I don't think there were any super geniuses growing up, though, you know, like on that Elon Musk level or Albert Einstein level. Not that those guys are on the same level either. I'm pretty sure Albert Einstein is kind of leagues above almost any other minds that we've ever seen here on planet Earth. So we're getting close to this wisdom room, which I would be thrilled to get as soon as possible. We do need a key to enter our item room eventually. I was a deer in the headlights there. We'll go in the shop once we hit that 70 coin mark. Who knows when that will happen? Hopefully sooner versus later. Does anybody know what this little smiley face right here means? Or whatever it is? It looks like a little face. Could be a coin or something, I suppose. A bomb. Nice to get some consumables. We're running real dry on consumables. We have not seen a lot of anything. Except for hearts, which I guess is appreciated. Let's see what we get out of here. An egg and a crystal. Always good to blow up some boxes. Never know what you're gonna get. Life was like a box of boxes. Never know what you're gonna get. I think my Forrest Gump impression, not the best in the world, but not too shabby. I was running. Life was like a box of chocolates. I don't know. I think if they ever needed a double to step in for Tom Hanks, I think they might call me up. Who knows, though. This is officially my audition tape. No key still. So let's just go fight the boss. I think we'll be fine taking him on real quick. Have we gotten this? Nope. How far away are we from the wisdom prompt? Chain, got a bitter coin. He's gonna throw some boxes, attack us a couple times with some melee attacks, and we took it like a man. Beautiful. See you later, Chain. You fought well, but not hard enough. Medal of Honor. It's about discipline, increase your movement speed, and your weapon damage. Anything else we can do in this room as we try to get a key? This takes a key, right? Yep. Let's head over here. Let's go to the shop. We might be able to get something from the shop. New gun. Bomb. The bomb is worth it. There's a room over here that I would like to bomb. Not a room. Just a couple stones. Maybe this will yield something for us. There's a couple marked stones over there as well. Did I? I passed it. Well, let's pick up the heart while we're here. I'm gonna try to get all of them. Oh, I missed the shield. That was maybe the most important one to get. We traded a bomb for 1 coin. Not the greatest move in the world, but you know what? We're still alive. We're still trucking. Should not have opened that chest a couple of floors ago. Keys are a resource to be treasured and not thrown away willy-nilly. Want to get here, open it up. Still not sure how this wrath mechanic is working exactly. I thought that should have given me some wisdom, but it looked like it might have moved my wrath meter down. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try to do the next room without taking any damage, and you know, we're gonna fight the boss as well. Just because I think we're kind of strong right now. And just doing the rest of this floor with an extra item might make our lives a little bit easy. Canned cat food. A heart container up, which I will greatly enjoy using to soak up a little bit. So we haven't taken damage in this room yet. When we clear it, let's see what happens to the bar at the bottom. We did not increase wrath. I'm not sure if our wisdom increased behind the scenes. Maybe we have to trigger wisdom somehow for it to start increasing again. If you know any of these mechanics, go ahead, let me know in the comments section. Yes, I will open that. I'll also open this. Wonderful. Finally getting some consumables on our tool belt, which makes me feel a little bit more confident moving forward. Whoa, okay. Almost got out of the way there, but not quite. There's a half shield right there. We have been really low on shields this whole run as well. Not a lot of shield generation, not a lot of shields that have been dropped, but the enemies have not been too brutal to us, so at the end of the day, it's alright. I feel like this is going to be close if I can make it up there. Yep. Golden bird. The more coins you have, the faster you can shoot. Ooh. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. There's a shield over here. Oh, in the stones. Okay. So I wonder if it's generally better to save our money to power up this item or to spend our money on a potentially better upgrade. We'll have to see how much faster we can shoot based on the amount of coins we have. If it's a real noticeable difference, maybe we'll save our money. If it's just super subtle, we'll probably spend it anyways. Let's head on over to our item room with the 1 key we have to get the monocle. You will drop an extra key if you hatch an empty egg. That seems amazing for us, considering the fact that one of our weak suits is the amount of consumables we possess, and a couple more eggs for us to potentially drop a familiar or a key. That was just plain stupid of me. Take a couple of hits of damage there. Let's teleport. This room scares me, but not that much. Oh, it looks like we might just be teleporting to the boss, which we've already completed, if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay. So let's just head on over to the next level. We're on level 4. 16 minutes in roughly to the run. Making pretty good time. Trying to get to Zeus. Okay. I think it's probably worth it, judging at the moment, to keep on spending our money. And the small fire rate increase we get from the golden bird is just a little bit of gravy if we don't get a chance to spend, you know, maybe 30 coins or something by the end of the game. Whoa, whoa, we're hopping a little bit too high. Okay. That was not ideal. We did get a heart for our troubles, but I accidentally jumped right into those enemies. And make it up there with a double jump. Nice and easy. I think this little room is probably worth it for 2 bombs. Let's go ahead and unlock this as well, because our keys with this amount of eggs are going to be coming pretty often, which is a statement that I am happy to be saying. Oh, alright. So far, no wisdom or wrath rooms. They must cancel each other out, or you might not be able to gain both wisdom and wrath at the same time, if I had to guess. Eight ball. I would like to blow this up if we have the opportunity to. And let's test my theories about the shop. So we have... Let's test our fire rate real quick. And we just spent almost all of our money. So keys are no longer a problem. That sounds good. The fire rate increase for 70 golds worth. Let's see, 85 golds worth. Not really noticeable, to be honest. Obvious, like, there is a noticeable difference in our fire rate, but I don't think it's so much so that I would want to hold on to 85 gold, especially if I never have to worry about keys again. That sounds like a fair deal to me. Oh, we got 99 keys. Yep. So let's see if there's anything to unlock. This floor before we fight the boss. Some more eggs. We are making the biggest omelet you will ever see. Eggs on eggs on eggs on eggs. Whoa. I wonder how viable having a ton of familiars is. Will that be strong enough to win me the run if I have like 100 familiars? Maybe not 100. Would it be strong enough to win me the run if I have 10 familiars? They seem pretty strong, to be honest, and some of them seem like wonderfully strong. There's Blue Baby, which essentially works as the Binding of Isaac's Dark Bum. He takes red hearts and gives you shields. Oh. Let's still be a little bit careful. Hatching failed to give me a key, which is no longer a problem. We got an HP up. We're looking very tanky. Because we are looking pretty tanky, let's go over and open this red chest to try and get ourselves a sacrifice deal. I'd like to trade some of my hearts for a little bit of power, especially a gun. We're still rocking the basic gun, which is okay, but not ideal probably. Just doing a little housekeeping, picking up some items here before we go ahead and proceed. I'm a curious fellow. I had to see what was in that chest. If you look at our amount of keys and our amount of bombs, it's quite blatantly not worth it to blow up anything for keys. But that chest had the opportunity to give us something truly special. That chest was a little bit better. I like shields. All right, let's go and battle our boss. Hunt, God of Racing. This guy always hits me a couple times. I'm not 100% sure on his moves at the moment. So far, so good. If we do get hit, we at least get some wrath. He's going to move extremely quick here in a second, and this is when it turns for the worst. Let's get in there. All right. We did it without taking any damage, and we ended up getting the Seals patch. You've worked for this. Upgrade your weapon, increase your movement speed. We are about to move very quickly, and a couple more movement speeds upgrades here. I think we're at 3 movement speed upgrades. So we're straight up Speedy Gonzalez, running around, slow down Speed Racer. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. Oh, I got hit. I would trade 2 bombs for that room, I believe. But we're only at 1 at the moment. Ooh, we got the profit chip. Kill enough enemies and you'll drop extra shields. That seems like a wonderful item. I am all for getting as many shields as possible and becoming an absolute raid boss. Mercenary Lord, the more coins you have, the more damage your weapon does. Now it's looking like it's probably more worth it to save our coins. We have 2 damage multipliers based off of the amount of coins we have. So starting now, I'm going to go ahead and avoid using the coins as much as possible. Avoid spending my coins as much as possible, I should say. Hatching failed. We get a key out of it. Let us teleport to that first room to blow up that wall and get at some of those chests. So hopefully we can pick up a couple of coins. Yeah, we got a good amount there. We got, what was that, 30 coins roughly? 25 coins. I'm gonna turn that little crystal into a red crystal because I'm really looking for an opportunity to trade some of my arts into power. I believe we've unlocked the room. Yep. Let's see what we can get. A mutated orange, an ancient mask, or a dark side. Dark side. If you are down to half a red heart, you'll immediately damage all enemies in the room. That sounds pretty good considering we're going after a specific boss. Hopefully, when we're against that boss, if we get down to a red heart, there's a chance we'll just kill him, right? We'll do a little bit of damage. Oh, almost got hit there from being a little bit lazy. But we have stayed on our toes and avoided damage. Let's go ahead and do this fight room. I wonder how many enemies we have to kill for us to drop shields. Evil bracelet. Every time you use a key, there's a chance you'll get an angry sprite. Well, that sounds just about awesome because we have an unbelievably high number of keys, and we're about to use 2 right here. We did get an angry sprite. Cannot open that. Cannot open that bomb chest. We did get a new gun. It's the Phantom. Everything is slowing down. Active slow down time. For free. How much damage does this gun do? I don't know. I'm gonna stick with the Seagull for now. I think the slowing down gun is probably better in certain situations, but its range is kind of turning me off a little bit, not gonna lie. Awesome job from the blue block. Do I think it's worth it taking a hit of damage to get that coin? No, because I might be taking more than a hit of damage to get that. I will take these coins. Very... Do you see how much damage we're taking for no reason? This just highlights my level of inexperience with the game beautifully. We should have an additional 3 hearts, I believe, than what we currently are operating with, just from the fact that I can't position my character correctly. Alright, let's take on this boss. I think we're going to have a pretty easy time with him. Oh, it's Argus. I didn't realize we were this far ahead. So let's go ahead. Watch out for the tentacles and the eyeball minions. Alright, there should be a tentacle shot here, or a couple. Oh, it was in the same spot. That confused me a little bit. Did you see how we were able to shred that guy? Cream beer. At a heart container and a crystal container. Sounds good. Sorry about that. I am back. Candy cane. The more pets you have, the faster you can shoot. We're operating with a lot of pets. And the potential to get more. It does look like pets tend to get wiped out during the boss fights though. So this might not be a permanent upgrade. And I think it'll take up a little bit too much of our mental capacity if we try to keep our pets alive at all times. I think we just accept them if they're there, and we let them go if they're not. And we just... that didn't make any sense. We just accept them if they have to take damage. It's not the end of the world. I do want to get into there. Couple of eggs and a coin. And some more coins and a shield. Yeah, I would say that was worth it for one bomb. I don't know why that guy decided to take a nap in the middle of the room. Do you guys take naps very often? What's your go-to nap schedule? I know people that take naps every day, and I know other people, like myself, who probably take naps 5 times a year. I take naps only when... I have, for some reason, had to have been up pretty much all night the night before, or... which doesn't happen very often. Like I said, a couple times a year maybe. I don't sleep very well. But I don't find the need to take a nap on the daily basis. And whenever I wake up from a nap, I never feel refreshed. I always wake up not really understanding what year it is. I just think to myself, like, I always wake up sweaty, particularly my legs. I feel like I wake up dehydrated. And then it makes me tired for the rest of the day. I was always warned, you know, don't take naps because you will not be able to sleep again at night. That's never been a problem. I am too tired after I take a nap. It's almost like my body thinks it's time for bed, and it's prepared to sleep for a full 12 hours. Not 12 hours, whoa. It's prepared to sleep for a full, like, 8 hours, but then after I decide to continue my day, it never really, like, recuperates. Like, oh, we're not sleeping? Are we sleeping? Who knows? And then I'm just, I'm in this weird limbo of wanting to go to bed and wanting to stay awake. Oh my gosh, our damage is kind of insane. We have a little bit more to explore on this floor. So let's go ahead and do that. Awesome. He's taking a nap too. It must be one of our familiars. We'll take a look in a second. Alright, which one of you guys is causing naps? Freeze enemies. It's Snow Brother. He's freezing enemies. They're not taking naps. I hope I get to do a little bit of fishing this weekend. Fishing is a hobby that I'm slowly getting more and more into. I'm not a good fisherman. I'm not a good angler. I'm not a master angler by any stretch of the imagination, but I have been really enjoying myself going out near the dock. We have a cottage. We call it a cottage. It's more of just like a vacation house that, you know, a couple members of my family jointly own, but we always call it the cottage for some reason. Anyways, Going down to the dock there, I'm starting to really enjoy just casting the line out into the water. And there's a reason they call it fishing and they don't call it catching. And I think it took me a couple years to really appreciate the fact that you have to enjoy just throwing the lure out there and reeling it back in a certain way. If you only enjoy catching the monster Goliath that's lurking below the depths, you're not going to have a good time fishing very often. Well, that's going to be fun for when you eventually catch that guy, but for the most part, you're going to go out there and you're going to catch a lot of seaweed. You're going to catch a lot of sticks, depending on the ecosystem of the lake you're fishing in. You're going to catch a lot of seaweed. You're going to catch a lot of... The more shields I have, the more damage our weapon does. Cool. And if you're lucky, you might catch a couple pound bass or a couple pound perch. If you're a little less lucky, but you know, still having a great time, you might catch a catfish. Those guys will eat just about anything. You could throw in a hook with some spit on it, and you're gonna catch some catfish. But no shame in that. It's fun to catch anything, you know. Okay, taking a lot of damage here. Let's calm down a little bit. We did get a lot of shields, though. Let's blow that up. Oh, we have a little grabber who is going to be battling us for a little bit of the money we find. Looks like he's beating me to most of the money so far. Wow, I cannot believe the damage we are doing. And I believe we have the basic gun, the Seagull. That's the basic gun, correct? We might be able to take on Zeus. So I wonder, when you start to unlock more and more managers, is there one, after you unlock them all, is there one that you go after every run? Or is it going to be like a cycle of different ones you try to fight? Or how does that work? Is there like a big final one at the end? Increase the rate of fire if you get hurt while in the room. Sounds awesome. Alright, and the shields are piling up, which also means we're doing more damage. We got another egg. I think our DPS is insane. This might be the most powerful we've ever been. I say that on every run, but I sincerely think it's true. On almost every run, we increase our power level. And that's probably attributed to us getting slightly better at the game each and every run and being able to optimize our position. Wukong, my favorite familiar. Let's take on these boxes. Alright, let's face the boss and let's see how fast we're killing Hal. I think we are about to melt him. I think that was slightly unavoidable. This is a new attack that I have not seen before. And he is done for. Espresso. Increase your rate of fire. Awesome. Let's go and... are we allowed to leave this room? So if we unlock the devil deal on... Is there a way... Does anybody know if there's a way to leave this room? That's unfortunate. It looks like if we unlock the violence room on the boss, or one of the bosses that lock you in, you're not able to leave and get to it. Which I suppose is normal. I mean, that makes sense. Black box. Every time you use a key, there's a chance you'll drop extra shields. I love the synergies in this game. The synergies in this game feel so strong. And like so not just strong, but they feel important, if that makes sense. Whoops. Okay, that was actually confusing me for a second. We jump higher if we don't jump off of these. If we don't jump while we're bouncing on these bouncy pads. Just bouncing on them lets you get the maximum distance. Oops. Yeah. Oh, grabber, no. I need those coins. There's the boss. Do you think we can just fight him right away? I think we can fight him right away. I don't think we have to spend any more time excavating this floor. I think we're ready to go. Zeus, god of electricity. Oh my gosh, he's actually done for? That was it? Dude, I don't know if that was Zeus. I think that was Thor from Endgame. We didn't see him attack once. As you gradually lose consciousness, sometimes I don't speak the clearest. As you gradually lose consciousness, you're surrounded by new target. Well done. You have unlocked a new manager and a brand new level. Ares, god of violence. Throughout all stages of civilization, anger and violence have been deeply rooted in human hearts. This primal instinct does not fade. Once you find the token of violence in his temple, you can find your way to him. So we're looking for the token of violence. Let's head back to the bar, grab ourselves a drink, and maybe an upgrade. I'm thinking we're going for a moldy heart. Sometimes a heart you find will be moldy. Some molds are helpful, some molds are not. Will you take the risk? On our next episode of Neon Abyss, we are going to be going after the new manager Ares with our new moldy hearts. If you enjoyed the episode, go ahead and leave a like. If you like the content of the channel in general, go ahead, leave a subscription. If you don't, enjoy your day, move on, ignore the channel. Pretty self-explanatory for you there. If you want to leave a comment to talk about anything in the world, whether it's a suggestion for future videos, tips and tricks about Neon Abyss, or you just want to talk about your upcoming week or weekend and you want to have a little bit of dialogue, I'm happy to have a conversation with you. We'll have a good time. I'll see you guys on the next one.